Hey guys, it's the summer of 2021. Let's take a look at how the garden's coming along. So, start here. When you come into the gate, we've got some interesting plants. We've got some hostas, some coral bells, and a couple of other interesting plants in there. This is some variety of begonia. It's looking really neat. So as we walk through, we've got more coral bells tucked up in there. I just watered, so everything's kind of flopped down. But this is where we spend a lot of time. And our pots are doing really well. And on the porch, our ferns are looking really good. We have a couple macho ferns right near the entrance. And then here, take a look at that beautiful color of that coral bell. Isn't that pretty? I gotta put some pine straw down there to neaten it up. Let's go take a look at the garden out this way. Our raspberries are doing good. We've got lots of raspberries coming on in our raspberry patch there. And over here with our tomatoes, we got lots of tomatoes coming on. That's not aroma, it's something else. But we've got a few tomatoes on there, lots of oregano, chives, sage, rosemary. It's a little herb garden with tomatoes. And then over here, take a look at our bigger garden. This is where our sunflowers are blooming like crazy right now. And the bees are loving it. And we've got a little wren that made its home in this birdhouse up here. And so, once we come into the garden, we've got some rosemary, lots of thyme, loads and loads of thyme. Some jalapenos that are just starting out over there with some more bell peppers. But over here, there's our lavender that we do use in cooking sometimes. Basil that expired a little, but we're bringing it back. Rosemary. And in here, we've got some super cool peppers. Lots of bell peppers. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. Bell pepper. And here's another fair-sized bell pepper. And we probably got about 20 or 30 bell peppers in there. Then over here, here's our Reaper peppers. You can see there's a bunch of them hanging in there. And over here are our habaneros. And right here are our scorpion peppers. We're gonna give those to Philip because he makes a product out of really hot peppers. Then over here we got some cayennes. Look at that big old juicy cayenne right there. And some of them hanging on there. And then more tomatoes. We got some heirloom tomatoes that make some big, chunky, wonderful tomatoes. Our blackberry bush that's all up the fence gave us wonderful blackberries this year. Over here we have some more tomatoes. If you look in there, there's one turning red inside of there. But not that big pyramidal trellis. And then here is, I never think of the name when I want to think of it. Chamomile. Hasn't bloomed yet. And then this butterfly bush is loaded with beautiful flowers. It's going to be blooming soon. And that's our strawberry patch. We're going to change that out for more bell peppers next year. Strawberries are so finicky. But yep, lots of tomatoes coming on here. Then over here is our squash. There's another big sage and some tomatoes, up some steaks. And right here, these are chives. Lots of chives. Onions. And then if we sneak inside the squash, you can see squash. There's loads of squash in there. We've been harvesting squash and freezing it for the rest of the year. But this is the garden. This is how it's coming along this year. July 2021. Just look at those sunflowers. Look how pretty. And over here on our table, here's our little sedum garden with different varieties of sedum. It's doing really well. And that's it. There's our boulders for our fire pit out there. Let's face back this way. It's back toward the house. Great. Thanks for checking in on the garden with me. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope you're growing something that you enjoy as well. Bye-bye.